Three. Hey guys, welcome back to our Flip Trading podcast. I'm your host for today. My name is Brian and I'm a dealer here at Flip Capital. With us today is an extremely experienced speaker and trader, David, right? So, hi David, how are you?
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Brian. For inviting me on this podcast. Yeah, I'm good.
All right, that's great to hear, man. It's my pleasure, right? So, of course, before we start, we do have to have that disclaimer that this presentation has not been reviewed by the Securities Commission of Malaysia and it's only for educational purposes only. It is not an invitation to buy or sell any investment products, right? Hence, the speaker, David, and TCSB, we are not liable for any decisions that you may make based on the contents of this presentation. All right, now back into the core content, right? Now, this podcast is a preview for our upcoming seminar in Kuala Lumpur with David, right? Titled 2024, A Year of Commodities, a look into the CME Grains Market held on Saturday, May 25th of 2024, right? So if you are interested in the grains market and its dynamics for this year, please do not forget to register and attend the seminar. All right, now before we start, let me finally introduce our honored speaker with us today, Mr. David Ng. So David is currently a full-time proprietary trader with Iceberg X, Nera Berhad, a local proprietary trading firm based in Kuala Lumpur, right? He has done extensive research and is well-versed in the commodities and indices market. Currently, he trades the Malaysia Index and the crude palm oil futures market. And as well, he also holds a CMT designation at the moment, known as a Chartered Market Technician. Previously, he led a young and dynamic team with a prominent local broker to promote futures and derivatives to the Malaysian public. Currently, he conducts regular public seminars on topics relating to future trading and has aided individuals in starting their trading journey. In addition to all of that, he also provides frequent market commentaries to local media like The Star, Business Times, and The Edge in that role. Wow, what an amazing track record. Well, I won't hold too much of your time. I'll pass it to you, yeah, David. Take it over the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. That's a very kind introduction. So yeah, I'm just going to share my screen. So Brian, could you enable me to share the screen?
All right, you should be able to share it now. Can you see it?
Yeah, just let me know if you can see the slides.
Yeah, I can see it. No problem. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So given that this is a podcast, it's a very short podcast, so I'm not going to go too detailed. But I'm just going to probably guide the audience, do join if you have the time to make it on the 25th of May in Kuala Lumpur Phillip Capital Office, where we're going to discover and actually explore certain opportunities that's available in the CME Grains Market. Now, I think this year is really a commodities theme. Besides, seeing equities rally to all-time high, but I think commodities per se, not all commodities, there's certain commodities that's still showing sign of weaknesses. But I would say, especially the grains market, there is tremendous opportunity, and it shouldn't be missed. So if you are new to grains market, do drop by, do come for the physical seminar, which I think I will help the audience to gain a bit more insights into retrading the CME grains market, because trading commodities and trading other asset classes is slightly different. Commodities in general has its own characteristics, which is unique to its properties. So now, I think in this upcoming seminar, I'm probably going to cover on talking about why commodity prices actually been rallying. Again, it's not all commodities. Precious metal has been doing very well. We won't be covering that in the webinar, in the seminar. But I think what we really worth mentioning is to look at the grains. Now, the reason I'm saying is that we Malaysian were very well versed with CPO, Malaysia Palm Oil Market. And when you trade Malaysia Palm Oil Market, there's always a bit of relevance when it comes to trading the CME grains, because from that there's a bit of relationship in that sense, especially if you look at soybean and soybean oil. So in this seminar, we're going to cover certain traits or certain strategies that you can use whenever you look at these two markets as a whole. So you can look at this chart. I think commodities, we are way past pandemic. Obviously, back in 2022, we see a supply side shock in commodities. That's why we see a big rally. So the question we should ask ourselves is, can we still see a rally coming? The answer to it is pretty much I'll mention it in the seminar. So make sure you do drop by. I think all I can say is, commodities in general is going to see a lot of volatility, and as a trader, we love volatility in the market. Now, I think there's also a key narrative in the market is saying, U.S. Federal Reserve talking about interest rate cuts, and interest rate cuts are in everybody's mind right now. So obviously the question is talking about inflation. Inflation is a very big thing, and inflation is mainly driven by commodity prices. So I think with that, with how commodity prices is right now, whether you're talking about crude oil, you're talking about grains, or you're talking about precious metal, prices are quite elevated. And in that sense, it does create a bit of inflation. So inflation is a very wild card. And all this will create a lot of uncertainty in the market, and therefore create volatility. Prices will be more volatile. So if you're trading grains market, last year was a bit of a quiet market. In some ways, certain commodity asset class doesn't display much of a seasonal trend. But I think this year will be slightly different as we enter into pure uncertainty, whether it's going to be when it's going to be the interest rate cuts. Keep in mind, we also have geopolitical tension. We also have election risks in US, especially. So all this will definitely play a major role in impacting commodity prices, which I'm going to uncover quite a few things in that seminar. So that if you are trading the grains market, this is the best time to be in. And obviously, you need all this. You need to be able to understand the different various fundamental factors that are actually affecting prices as part of your trading plan. So this is what I mentioned. If you just look at this soybean chart, on a CME soybean chart, you can clearly see that, on the bottom panel, we have what we call ATR indicator, average true range, stands for average true range. Now, what this indicator tells you is that daily range or period range of volatility for a particular commodity. In this example, is the soybean market. Also, you can clearly see that ATR, if you look at the bottom chart, the line here is actually starting to rise. It does indicate that volatility is returning to the market. So if you compare to pretty much the early part of this year and towards the late part of last year, the market has actually been quite sideways. But I think things are slightly on a different scale now. We can definitely see daily volatility has actually been returning. And therefore, as a trader, if you're intraday traders, there's a lot of opportunity to be uncovered. So I'm just going to give you as bullet points, if you are new to grains market, what this seminar is going to help you to uncover. I think first thing is that given the volatility nature of the grains market, there is potential opportunity, especially for traders like us. Now, interest rate decisions is more of a government thing. It's more a policy decision. Now, that doesn't mean that it doesn't impact commodity prices. It does. So therefore, I believe that as we go into the next few quarters or so, this is going to be something that we worth to pay attention to and worth watching. Now, fundamentals is very important. If you're trading grains market, you need to know your fundamentals. I know it's very tedious, it's very boring. I'm going to share a bit of my experience in this seminar, why fundamentals is very crucial. Again, fundamentals is not the only picture. We still need to put in technical perspective, and that's where we come with technical plan. So I think I'll say take the opportunity to understand the different goals, tools that is needed to really trade the CME Grains market, which I'm going to put in more details in the seminar. So with that, I'm just going to give you some snippets of what I'm going to be mentioning in the upcoming seminar on the 25th May. So do drop by if you are in KL. It'll be happening at Phillip Capital KL office. So over to you, Brad.
All right. Wow. Right. Thank you, David, for the insightful sharing. Right. That was really if you want to trade correctly within the CME Grains market, you really, really have to join the event, right? It's being hosted on the 25th of May on Saturday with David at our headquarters, right? So the Saturday, everyone can join. A weekend is completely free. You are not working, right? So just drop by to join the seminar, because I think it's going to be a very, very important event that can lead you into not making crazy mistakes when you're trading the CME Grains market, right? So, all right, thank you, David. So for those interested, once again, in trading, not just the grains, but also the CME micro E-mini futures, right? We are actually running a promotion from the May 1st to the July 31st called Trade CME Micro Futures with Philip, right? So it's running for around 2 months, where you can stand a chance to win cash rewards up to around 1,500 ringgit, as well as a welcome bonus of 88 ringgit for new clients, right? So if you want to know more, visit our website, philip.com.my for more information. All right. So David, do you have anything to add on to the audience?
If you are free, come and join us on the 25th May.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in to this podcast. And most importantly, thank you, David, for your time. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one.
See you soon.